Stop doing these things, or you will slowly destroy attraction without even realizing it. Most men believe attraction disappears because of looks, money, or bad luck. But that is rarely the truth. Attraction usually dies because of behaviors, small habits, weak patterns, subtle actions that quietly turn admiration into indifference. And the worst part? Most men never notice it happening. They think everything is fine until one day she becomes distant, cold, and uninterested. Stoic philosophers understood this long before modern dating advice existed. They knew that respect, discipline, and emotional control create attraction, but weakness destroys it. Today, we will explore 10 behaviors that silently kill attraction and how a Stoic man avoids them. 1. Being too available. One of the fastest ways to destroy attraction is being constantly available. Many men believe that showing constant attention proves love, but attraction does not grow from availability. It grows from value. When you are always texting, always calling, always ready to drop everything for someone, you unconsciously communicate something powerful. You communicate scarcity of purpose. A man without his own mission becomes predictable, and predictability slowly removes mystery. Stoic philosophy teaches that a man must always remain devoted to something greater than pleasure: your purpose, your discipline, your personal growth. When a woman sees that your life does not revolve around her, she feels curiosity. But when she sees that she is your entire world, attraction begins to fade. 2. Seeking constant validation. Another attraction killer is needing constant reassurance. Questions like, "Do you still love me? Are you sure you like me? Are you talking to someone else?" These questions reveal something deeper. They reveal insecurity. Confidence is one of the strongest attraction triggers in human psychology. But insecurity slowly weakens emotional tension. Stoicism teaches self-sufficiency. A Stoic man does not depend on external approval. His confidence comes from self-respect, not validation. When you constantly seek reassurance, you place emotional pressure on the relationship, and pressure slowly suffocates attraction. 3. Overexplaining yourself. Weak men explain everything. Strong men allow their actions to speak. Many men make the mistake of over-justifying their behavior. If they're late, they give a 5-minute explanation. If they're busy, they send paragraphs explaining their day. But here's the truth. The more you explain, the less authority your words carry. Stoics believed that dignity comes from calm presence. A man who speaks less often commands more respect. When you constantly explain yourself, you communicate uncertainty, and uncertainty slowly weakens attraction. 4. Losing emotional control. Nothing destroys attraction faster than emotional instability. Anger, jealousy, overreacting, arguments over small things. Attraction thrives on emotional safety. But when a man becomes unpredictable, explosive, or dramatic, respect disappears. The Stoics believed that mastery over emotions is the highest form of strength. Messicus Aurelius once wrote that the strongest man is not the one who defeats others, it is the one who defeats his own impulses. When you remain calm in stressful situations, you become rare, and rarity creates attraction. 5. Being too nice without boundaries. Kindness is attractive, but weak niceness is not. Many men confuse being nice with being agreeable. They avoid disagreement. They tolerate disrespect. They say yes to everything. But attraction requires boundaries. A man who never disagrees, never challenges, and never sets limits gradually loses respect. Stoic philosophy emphasizes self-respect above approval. A man must be fair, but also firm. When people know you have standards, your presence becomes more powerful. 6. Lack of direction. Purpose is magnetic. When a man has a mission, people feel it. But when he drifts through life without direction, attraction fades. A man who constantly complains about work, or avoids responsibility, or spends most of his time distracted by entertainment, creates an image of stagnation, and stagnation kills attraction. The Stoics believed life should be dedicated to virtue and progress. When a woman sees that you are building something, improving something, becoming something, she feels drawn to that energy. 7. Oversharing too early. Vulnerability is powerful, but timing matters. Many men reveal their deepest emotional struggles too quickly. Trauma, past heartbreak, personal insecurities. At the beginning of a relationship, attraction is built on mystery and discovery. Revealing everything too early removes intrigue. Stoicism teaches emotional discipline, not suppression, but measured expression. A wise man reveals depth gradually. 8. Lack of self-respect. How you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. If you tolerate disrespect, ignore your own needs, or constantly sacrifice your dignity, people will sense it. Attraction requires self-value. The Stoics believed that dignity is the foundation of character. A man who respects himself becomes difficult to manipulate, and that strength naturally attracts admiration. 9. Chasing instead of choosing. Many men approach relationships with a scarcity mindset. They chase approval, they chase attention, they chase validation. But chasing creates imbalance. Attraction thrives when both people choose each other, not when one person desperately pursues the other. A Stoic man does not beg for affection. He observes, he evaluates, and he chooses wisely. 10. Losing your identity in the relationship. The final attraction killer is losing yourself. When a man abandons his hobbies, stops pursuing his goals, disconnects from his friends, and builds his entire identity around a relationship, he slowly disappears. And when a man disappears, attraction disappears with him. The Stoics believed every person must maintain inner independence. A relationship should add to your life, not replace it. Final conclusion. Attraction does not disappear suddenly. It fades through patterns, habits, behaviors, and often the behaviors that destroy attraction are the ones that feel the most natural. Neediness, overavailability, emotional instability. But a Stoic man lives differently. He develops discipline, purpose, self-respect, and emotional control. When a man masters himself, attraction becomes a byproduct of his character, not something he desperately tries to obtain. Because in the end, the most attractive man in any room is the one who doesn't need validation from anyone. This is the eternal discipline. Subscribe to the eternal discipline to be unstoppable.